All right, what's up, guys? So, by the title you saw here, I'm gonna be essentially breaking down how I got $4,000 in one day using only Facebook organic posting. That's right. No LinkedIn, no cold email, none of that stuff, not even English voicemail, only through Facebook posting on my Facebook profile, not even Facebook groups, only my Facebook profile, and I was able to get $4,000 in just one day. So I'm gonna tell you guys essentially how I did this. Great. So first of all, I want to let you guys know that this was something that I was taking massive action on, and I was posting every day. And so this was the result of about 15 to 30 days of work and consistently showing up in the marketplace and adding people inside of my Facebook profile, adding them as friends, my target niche. So as a result, there were a couple of things that I did wrong that was basically, I'll talk about this in another video, but it caused my Facebook profile to get disabled, and I'm currently trying to get it verified. So there are a couple of mistakes that I made in doing that, which I'll discuss in another video, so that you guys can avoid it. But before that incident happened with Facebook, what happened was I was essentially posting every single day. I was doing Facebook Lives. I was posting long form content, photo posts, engagement posts. I was posting testimonials. I was posting video testimonials from clients, all that good stuff. And I was able to create an offer that booked me about 10 or 15 appointments alone just for that week from one offer. And I was able to convert 2 sales from that and bank about 4,000 in just one day. So it's a very simple strategy. What I did was very similar to what I talk about with LinkedIn. So what I did was I optimized my profile. So I made it, I matched it with the Facebook profile photo I used for LinkedIn. I optimized my cover photo and my featured photo, and I had a call to action. Okay, so that was the first part there. I optimized my profile. Once I did that, I started adding, I was doing this prior as well. I was adding a lot of Facebook friends that were in my niche. And so once I did that, I had a good group of people that I had access to, that if I posted content, they would be seeing it, all right? Especially those who were added. The typical thing that people do is when they add someone, they kind of like stalk their profile and all that stuff. So if they did, they would see all my content there. So that was something that also helped with this as well. So once I optimized my profile, I was adding connection, friend requests pretty frequently every single day, and that was probably part of the problem why that whole Facebook incident happened. But once I did that, I had my optimized profile and I was adding more friend requests. I created content. Now the content that I had was ideally centered around my ideal client. So I knew exactly what their problems were, what they're looking for, what things that they're struggling with, what are some of the objections that they have, all that kind of stuff. I knew already. So what I did, I would create content around that thing to provide value on helping them with their internet marketing, with their lead generation, all that stuff, things that would raise their awareness on certain topics and all that stuff. And so from that, I would get some people like reaching out and stuff, asking about what I do. But what I did is, after showing up consistently in the marketplace for about 30 days, what I did was I put out an offer. Basically showing people how they can generate their own leads and get more referral partners, all that good stuff. And at that point, I was able to get about 15 to 30 appointments in that week. And so I believe it was somewhere around 15 to 30. I'm not really sure what the exact number was. It was a lot of appointments. And so what ended up happening was I actually got an agency that reached out to me to implement the systems that I had for their clients. And another one was actually a loan officer that needed my help as well with getting him set up. So I implemented a done with you service for that, and that totaled to about $4,000 in that day from this offer alone. So that's essentially, it's a very simple strategy. Optimize your profile. You start adding people in your niche, and then you create content. Facebook Lives are great ones. 2 to 3 minutes is good. Posting client testimonials, videos are ideal. Posting results. So if you're generating leads, I would literally show the screenshots of like the application forms from the leads that I would generate. I would also post like helpful social media marketing content specific to my niche, very specific to my niche, speaking on their pain points, speaking on their desires, all that good stuff, and engagement posts. So the engagement posts are basically those square posts that are colored, and then I would ask questions to my niche. And so that would usually get a lot of engagement, and that would basically get me higher up in their newsfeed, so reach more people. And then the final one was a call to action post. So call to action post was just basically the offer. So basically, like, let's hop on a strategy call so I can show you exactly what I'm doing for my clients to generate them results. And so from that, I got some people that obviously they were like, no, not right now. I don't want to implement this. And then there were others who were like, yes, this is a good fit. Let's get started. And so usually what I've noticed from that strategy alone, the sales calls went a lot smoother, and obviously they resulted in those sales a lot smoother as compared to doing like the cold email and using like cold call and all that stuff. So I would definitely recommend this for anyone who is not yet using their Facebook profile to generate more business, more appointments. The only thing you would probably have to get over is putting yourself out there. And that's really the only thing, and that's really just a mental block. And keep in mind that instead of focusing on, like the fact that, you're putting yourself out there and it might not be perfect, focus on like the value that you're going to be providing. Like think about the other person who's struggling with a certain, topic or struggling with a certain aspect in their business, and they need someone like you to raise their awareness. Something like as simple as, creating a landing page and an ad and, creating a follow-up system might be like the easiest thing for you to know, like, oh yeah, like this is how you generate business on social media. But to someone who like maybe is not familiar with it, it might not be like something that they are really aware of or even know how to do. And I will tell you, after having been on a ton of sales calls, that a lot of people are not aware that you can do that. They think that Facebook ads are essentially you posting on your Facebook profile to your family and friends. And so a lot of people are hesitant to even do that because they don't want to come off as spammy. So when someone comes in and ups their awareness and shows them something that they might not have seen as possible before, you become the authority instantly. And once that happens, sales calls become very easy, and you become the trusted advisor and someone that they come to and trust automatically because of the fact that you speak to their desires, you solve their problems, and all that good stuff. So I would highly recommend this, especially for like my introverted like entrepreneurs out there. If you're like me, I'm an introvert, so this like works like really well. For me, it was just about getting on camera and that's it. But it works really well. Like I really like before the account got disabled. Like it really like you gain some momentum, and then you just start posting content frequently, and then things just pile up, just kind of like a snowball. So I would highly suggest using this strategy here. Start adding people in your niche, optimize your profile similar to what you did with LinkedIn if you followed that video, and then start producing daily content. Daily. Do not do like, once a week or anything like that. I'm talking daily. At some point I was doing twice. And that might have actually like been a detriment to me because I was putting links on there as well, which is something that Facebook does not like. I'll put out a video as well for that, so that you guys don't run into those problems, but there are some things to watch out for. So I'll probably make a video on that so you guys don't get slapped by Facebook, okay? All right, let me know if this was helpful. Again, if you're not yet subscribed, then subscribe, hit that button down below, and I'm going to be putting out a ton of content talking about social media marketing agency, getting clients, and also providing some amazing results for your clients and some lead generation tips as well. So go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.